You have a choice when you set out to reinvent an icon. You can be cautious, or you can be bold. Escalade has always been about being bold.
We had a great team, very diverse team of designers working on this, and every piece seemed to just come together and support the other. We set our sights on raising the bar for style and luxury in the segment, and we exceeded it. The result is a beautiful new, more expressive silhouette that points towards Cadillac's EV future.
In order to reach a new level of luxury SUV experience worthy of the nameplate, we challenged everything. The team sweat every detail and really got the overall balance right, between big and bold, yet nimble and quick.
It has stunningly large wheels and tires, which we pushed farther out to the corners of the vehicle. That creates the powerful stance of an Escalade. On top of that, there's longer dashed axle and hood. That creates a much sportier proportion.
We lengthened the wheelbase and pushed the passenger compartment rearward by nearly 11 inches. We maximized every square inch. It's a huge win for the customer. We can provide an amazing amount of room in the cabin and an incredibly large front storage area. From a vehicle dynamics standpoint, because of the advanced suspension package and the battery's positioning in the vehicle, creating a low center of gravity, isolation, smoothness, motion control are all very good. Right out of the box, our very first build, the acceleration was incredible. Our first hard accel just looked at each other like, oh my gosh, like, did you feel that in your belly? The GM estimated 0 to 60 times are under 5 seconds. Very impressive for a vehicle of this size. But then you get into it and you drive it, and it feels like a much smaller vehicle. It just kind of wraps around you. We've achieved that balance thanks to a suite of highly integrated suspension and performance technologies. For example, the Escalade IQ has standard 4-wheel steer that gives you incredible maneuverability. It decreases the turning diameter by more than 6.5 feet. At lower speeds, 4-wheel steer helps make the vehicle feel more agile and nimble. At higher speeds, the system will turn the rear wheel slightly to increase handling stability and control. Cadillac Arrival Mode is a unique 4-wheel steer feature that offers the ultimate in maneuverability when pulling into or out of tight spaces. Escalade IQ also features magnetic ride control. The system instantaneously adapts the suspension to respond to changes in road surface. And then, of course, there's Super Cruise, the world's first true hands-free driver assistance technology.
From the sleek new exterior to the gorgeous interior with new colors, materials, and a pillar-to-pillar advanced LED interface, to the choreographed lighting that brings the exterior and the interior experience together. Everywhere you look, there's a wow factor.
We've done a lot of great vehicles, but this one, I would argue, is maybe the most badass from a styling perspective, and that's exactly how I want our customers to feel. From the bold stance, to the nimble handling, to the heart-pounding acceleration, and the GM estimated range of 450 miles on a full charge, it's a stunner. Escalade IQ is what you get when you follow your soul instead of following the crowd.
The Escalade IQ story is about all of the small details that we obsessed over. All of those small details add up to a huge improvement in aerodynamics.
Escalade IQ elevates the stereotype of what a full-size SUV should look like. It's expressive, but it still has a big, bold presence, just like an Escalade should. The design is very clean, progressive, and elegant. To us, Escalade IQ is more than just a design. It is a work of art.
One of my hobbies is watercolor painting, and I enjoy the fact that I can show some of my artistic side at work as an engineer. That makes working with design studios so much easier. I can understand their language.
Right away, you notice the faster sloping roofline. It gives the Escalade IQ a more expressive profile. The flush side glass and the large glass roof appear seamless to give more modern, open, and spacious look. At the rear, Escalade IQ is very simple and slick. The vertical tail lamps clearly communicate this is a Cadillac by celebrating our heritage in modern interpretation. The prominent grille is very bold. It's the signature of the design. The sleek new design makes Escalade IQ beautiful, but it is also an important part of achieving incredible range. As we transition from internal combustion to electric vehicles, aerodynamics have become critical.
We set a goal to have 10% improvement over the gas-powered Escalade to enable our desired range. And then we exceeded that goal by an additional 5%. We lowered the coefficient of drag by 15%. At the same time, we retained the iconic Escalade look and presence. Design and engineering worked very, very closely together. For example, a spoiler corner applique connects the edges of the rear spoiler and the liftgate glass, smoothing the transition of air with an uninterrupted surface at the corner of the vehicle. Also, the shape and size of the spoiler, the distance it protrudes from the liftgate glass, the exact angle of the roofline slope. All of those details were optimized for aerodynamic efficiency without sacrificing style.
The large 24-inch wheels and 35-inch tires add to the vehicle's confident presence on the road. They are the largest we've ever offered on Escalade.
We did quite a bit of performance optimization on the wheels. Even though there is beautiful sculpture and shape, the air flows across the wheel much like a flat surface. We just want to push ourselves to make sure this vehicle is as efficient as it can be, so you get the maximum range.
Escalade is known for its iconic vertical lighting. Now the lighting is more dynamic than ever. We have designed unique animation for the lights that greets people as they approach. When the customer walks away, the animations reverse, as if to say goodbye. Beauty can also be functional. In fact, all 4 doors power open and close at the touch of a button, and if activated, the driver doors will automatically open as the driver approaches with the key fob. The e-trunk is 12 cubic feet. You can easily fit all of the gear you need for your next adventure.
From our perspective, aerodynamics are never achieved through one component. If one component changes, the optimum shape or position of another component might change. It's always a balance. And on the new Escalade IQ, we struck a very effective, very beautiful balance.
We have sleek, athletic proportions the customer will love. And we have aerodynamics that are amazing.
Cadillacs are distinctive design statements all their own. For Escalade IQ, our intent from the very beginning was to create an interior that was distinctive, its own expressive persona.
In the 100-plus years that automotive design has been around, I don't think we've seen a shift in the overall execution of a design, but in particular interiors, than we're seeing right now.
We live by this mantra of humanizing mobility, and that means getting feedback early and often from our customers. It allows us to develop an interface that knows what you want, when you want it, and then as you interact with screen content, we're serving it up to you in a way that's easy and intuitive. It gives you this incredible feeling of being in control. One of the advantages of virtualizing controls is that we can design an uncluttered, beautiful environment. But the biggest advantage is once a control is virtual, we can unlock all kinds of opportunities for unique, personalized experiences. It won't take long before they'll wonder how they ever lived without all these capabilities.
The part of this that I think no one really saw coming was with the introduction of all the new technologies and the screens, we're not complicating the interior, we're actually trying to simplify it.
That's what humanizing mobility is all about. Intuitive little touches that combine to create a great experience. Navigating the infotainment system is easy, and it should feel familiar right away because the vehicle comes with Google built-in compatibility. There's ample space for a full screen map, and we've placed all of your driver assistant features like available Super Cruise front and center. For the driver, there's a customizable widget just to the right of the steering wheel. That's where you can focus on what's important to you in terms of vehicle information. And of course, there's the main content area. That's where you'll have quick access to the apps you need most often.
We're taking technology that we introduced on the ultra-exclusive premium Celestiq, and we're bringing it into the Escalade IQ. It's an incredible opportunity to redefine the entire experience for our customers. The roof has low E glass that's tinted to provide shade and filter out UV rays to keep the cabin comfortable. The cantilever center console is a work of art. It appears almost as if it's suspended in air. There are wireless chargers for the driver and passenger, but maybe the coolest thing is the storage. If you carry a handbag, you'll finally have space designed just for you. And we even obsessed over the details here, evident in the beautiful embroidery. The available 40-speaker AKG sound system is breathtaking. The available executive second row seating package really revolutionizes the rear seat experience. It features the most premium captain's chairs ever offered in an Escalade. You can use the rear command center touchscreen to adjust your HVAC and even open and close your doors. You can use the nearly 13-inch diagonal screens and HDMI ports in the second row to enjoy your favorite entertainment. And you can charge your devices while recharging yourself with the ventilated and massaging seats. And of course, the panoramic pillar-to-pillar display is the star. It's the focal point of the interior.
One of the goals with the Escalade IQ was to provide you with a consistent experience, no matter where you're seated in the vehicle. On the 55-inch diagonal pillar-to-pillar screen, there's a 35-inch diagonal driver area and a 20-inch diagonal front passenger area. For safety, the driver can't see the front passenger screen. We've used polarization to block it from view, so the driver only sees a gray screen while media is playing.
Technology and design are fused together in the Escalade IQ to create an immersive and luxurious experience. We'll have 4 trim choices that reflect 2 distinct customer aesthetics, split into luxury and sport themes. The dramatic lighting you've seen on the outside continues on the inside. With optional illuminated trim, the decor features delicate detailing during the day and laser-etched patterning accenting the wood panels. We were inspired by the intricate patterning from the iconic grille as a means to unify the interior and exterior lighting elements. We treated the speaker grilles on the doors like decor, with etched stainless steel covers that are unique to Escalade IQ. These are also iterative of the rest of the patterns found on the vehicle. We are entering an exciting new chapter in the history of interior automotive design. It's not hyperbole to say that Escalade IQ is at the forefront of that design revolution.